Hello folks, well this is Mark Schaefer from Full Frame Studios, and let's talk Nikon and the new Z series cameras. What's it gonna take for us to switch, us Sony fanboys or Canon fanboys or Fuji fanboys? Hey, look what I have here. I have a Canon T3i. Yes, I once used a Canon T3i, but let's go back further in the history books of myself. Well, I was first really introduced to photography in high school, and I did have a Canon T90 35mm film camera, and somehow or another I think it got stolen or lost or something. Don't know what happened to it. But eventually 10, 15, 20 years later I got into Sony video camera, and I got the FX1, and it was like, whoa, HD video on a little memory tape. And at some point I got a Sony Cybershot, and well, before that, hey, I even was a Fuji guy. I had a S3100. I think it had like around 250 kilobyte pictures, something like that. It was quite small, but it made great pictures. I do remember that. It was very easy to use. The Sony was also good. Don't have these. Actually, I think I have the Fuji somewhere hidden somewhere. It's a nice prop for a movie. But hey, look what I found here. I think I found this at a yard sale. This is a Bell & Howell 35mm film camera with a nice, what is this? This is a Canon lens on it. It's a 1.8 50mm. Not bad. I don't know how to take it off though. It would be nice to take this lens off, but this is an Auto 35 reflex camera. And of course, you've got the new Nikon Z series camera. Yes, I have it here right in, oh Jesus Christ, oh shoot, I dropped it. It's okay, Nikon makes good stuff. But in all seriousness, what's it going to take for us to switch over from one of these other systems to Nikon? Or you're already a Nikon guy? Well, doesn't really matter. Or does it? Because this is a new mount, the Z series mount. Much bigger mount. Apparently, you know, I'm listening to all the pro photographers talk about it. Like myself, of course. Yeah, it's real interesting. Interesting times. It's great. You know, just to talk about cameras right now. I mean, we have so many options. I think we're really in a nice new era, a new heyday for camera people. Stills or video. I mean, let's be honest. Apparently Nikon has had the same mount for many years, and speaking of which, I did acquire a 70-200 lens not too long ago off of eBay. I sniped a nice 70-200, and lo and behold, here it is, 70-200. It's a Sigma. And guess what kind of mount it has on it? Nikon F mount. Interesting. Because the new Z series is supposed to have an adapter to allow the F mount. And I have tons of Nikon lenses. They're obviously the older ones that usually manual focus because they're dirt cheap. I love them. I'm not going to whip out all my lenses, but I made a list the other day. I think I have about 20 lenses ranging from about 24mm up to 200. But this is my first high quality 70-200mm 2.8. I don't know. What's my point? My point is that I think that we really don't have necessarily obligations of which company we're going to go with. If there's enough ingenuity in the product, that we will switch over to a new system, a new company, you know, what have you. It just takes the right situation, I guess you could say. And what does Nikon have to do? Oh, look what I got here. 200mm Canon 200mm 2.8. Not bad. Makes a nice bokeh. Really funny bokeh, but I like it. It's kind of like an offset bokeh. And then I have another, oh God, I'm just all over the place today, guys. Where am I? Another lovely Canon. This is the 70-210 f4 aperture, and it has macro. Great for making funny little videos. Just a couple. I have two other bags of lenses that, and I have a bunch of other lenses sitting around that either need work or I don't know, just took them off of eBay. But what's my point? My point is Nikon F series. What are you going to do for us? I'm shooting right now on my Sony A7R2. R2, yes, it's a high megapixel camera. Am I waiting for the S3? Yes, I am waiting for the S3. Would I switch over to Nikon? Who the hell knows, honestly. Maybe. I gotta admit, I'm pretty much liking the Sonys, but I can't say for sure. I'm kind of on the fence. The Nikon announcement was supposed to come out in about 4 days. Is everybody going to be by their computers? Oh hell yes. Oh hell yes. And you know, to take a line from the angry photographer, you gotta buy this lens. My God, you're stupid if you don't buy this lens. Oh, look what I got, another one. This is another 70-210 f4 Canon. Yes, I have a couple. I think I have one more sitting around because sometimes you just go to a yard sale and you're just like, oh my God, I don't have enough of these these Canon 70-210 f4 macro lenses. Oh, they're so nice because now you can see in stereo. Oh, actually this one goes over here. Yeah, some things I would like to see is some type of I think it would be really freaking cool if the back panel of the Nikon popped off and someone else could pull focus on it. Pull focus. That would be freaking awesome. Would it happen? Probably not. But I think it's a great idea. A modular back screen that can be taken off, or it could just be an accessory, but what the heck. And then somebody could pull focus. That'd be cool. You don't have to touch the camera. You know, when maybe you're hitting the screen to pull focus, you won't, you know, jigger the camera. Jigger, is that a word? No. Jolt the camera. Yeah, you know what I mean. But anyways, interesting time. This is not a Nikon. Maybe it is. Who knows? But one interesting point too, cost. Obviously, Sony A7 Mark III is killing it with the price point, $2,000 body, 4K video, and all the good stuff. We already know about it. Old news. We are waiting for the Sony A7S III announcement, which is coming up eventually too. Nikon's gonna have their announcement soon. That's about all I gotta say. It's kind of interesting times, and let's have fun. Go for it, Nikon. Wow us. I don't know what else to say. Do 6K video. That'd be cool. I'm really at a loss for, you know, what could they bring to the table to knock us off from Sony. Canon's been kind of sleeping, but they do have their high-end C models, the C300. That is used a lot in Hollywood, the C300. But then there's always this, I mean, that's a high-end camera. I mean, high-end situations. And not all of us have that high-end dollar. Well, there goes an airplane because we're in the flight path. So what does Nikon have to do? Well, they definitely have to look at the A7 series and outdo them. If they don't outdo them, well, then their cost point has to be below $2,000, plain and simple. It just makes sense. Because right now, I mean, I can adapt almost any glass to my Sony. It's not like I really have to or want to, but I gotta admit, the Nikon glass, the older manual lenses, they're fun. They are a crap load of fun, and there's just so many obscure brands that are out there that are really good. Like Sears, they make some really good glass too. So Nikon, I don't know what to say, but anyways, subscribe for more weird videos. I don't release a lot of videos, so you have no reason not to subscribe. Does that make sense? Hope so.